All right. Shalom, Yashala. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Waharaka Kodash Brakathum. I like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, the great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwath out there listening as well. Okay. What I'd like to get into, Sleepy Joe, he pardoned his son, Hunter Biden. If I'm not mistaken, this dude had like federal offenses, I believe, gun charges and drug charges. He was seen, he's been seen on camera, just wilding out and so forth. But, the scriptures, explain everything, that's shown before us, man, as far as behaviors. And, it's a level of discernment just to see, hey, this is what the scriptures is talking about. Okay. And, but I'm gonna let the excerpt of this clip play and I'm gonna get some scriptures.
Have a piece of crack cocaine, no bigger than this quarter that I'm holding in my hand, 1/4 of $1. We passed a law through the leadership of Senator Thurmond and myself and others, a law that says you're caught with that, you go to jail for 5 years. You get no probation. You get nothing other than 5 years in jail. Judge doesn't have a choice. Under our forfeiture statutes, the government can take everything you own. Everything from your car to your house, your bank account, not merely what they confiscate in terms of the dollars from the transaction that you've just got caught engaging in. They can take everything. I don't care why they've become a sociopath. We have an obligation to cordon them off from the rest of society. They are in jail, away from my mother, your husband, our families. So I don't want to ask, what made them do this? They must be taken off the street.
Hey, so Sleepy Joe is doing what an Edomite's going to do. I know a lot of people gonna, because a lot of people, going to make mention of the whole, the January 6th thing with Trump that happened some time back, it's all, it's just all BS, at the end of the day, man. Esau is just, full of shit, man. And the scriptures, is about to get into that. This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, right? Because that was prime time. That was a prime time era of Joe Biden. I believe that was the crime bill in which he was speaking on right there around, I believe, between 94, in between 94 and 96, I believe, that crime bill. And he was also hypocritical as far as saying he wasn't going to mess with the investigation. He wasn't going to bother with it because he trusted in the justice system, right? But, clearly, he wasn't going to let that go down, so he's, on his way out, he's, he's being petty, if you will, but, like I say, he's going to do what he's going to do, man. The devil's going to do what the devil's going to do. So he's pardoning his son. And of course, that January 6th, but then you also just look at other situations like, Jake don't get those opportunities, every so few far in between, when I believe a president is on their way out, they may pardon Jake or what have you, but it is what it is. This is back in Psalms 58, verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth that stoppeth her ear. Okay, a poisonous snake. Okay, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to be heard. you know, that's why it says they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. There's nothing to be heard. Ain't trying to hear nothing. You know, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. So anything that has to be said to E, he's not adhering to that. He's a very proud man, so he don't give a shit what you're talking about. And even everybody who was so engulfed in this recent election, you know, they're like, oh well, I can see where he's coming from, because Trump is walking around here all free and he's got all this and that, going on. So yeah, so why not? But here it is. It's just it's confusion, man. It's confusion at the beginning and the end of the day here in Babylon, man. Because Jake gonna justify Sleepy Joe and Collard Green Harris, bro, to the death. Which all of them wicked, bro. I don't give a damn if it's Trump to Sleepy Joe or Kamala, bro. They ain't of Yahweh Bashim Yashah. They ain't Israelites. So to hell with them. Okay? Verse 6. Break their teeth, O Most High, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Yahweh. Okay? Those mighty Edomites and their policies, how they're it's very detrimental, with Esau being in rule, man. And that's been our punishment, man. Especially like being brought over here to the Americas and then, us scattered abroad, but those, the Esau which is in power at the moment, he comes with the, BS laws and breaks them. What they say, the laws are made to be broken. Yeah. If you're an Edomite who has some type of status, but this is a prime example. This is why, this is why this place has to go. That Jake has been in trouble for less. I can't think of the Jake's name, but the Jake who got basically lost in Rikers, I think, over a backpack. Over a backpack. And Jake's mind wasn't right since then. I believe he had committed suicide not too long, probably about 2 years ago, if not longer. I can't think of his name. I'll try to think of his name if I can. But yeah, here it is, Hunter Biden live and direct with the working girls and and the poison of his choice, man. Everybody's seen those videos of Hunter Biden, man. And everybody know what the charges he's being brought up on. But hey, this is not our rest, Israelites. And for two, I'm about to get that scripture as far as not in trouble as other men. Psalm 73, okay? I'll start at this is Psalms chapter 73, starting at verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. That's a level of prosperity right there, man. Especially being in that power seat, because Joe Biden been in politics for over 50 years, damn near, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he's been in politics over 50 years, and just to have that pull, just to be pardoned, that's, hey, how we read that again? Verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Okay. Verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Okay, no, he is not seen to have like the disparities and troubles, like it's gonna read further down, but it's they don't have the worries. Now the average Edomite, hey, if you didn't excel and utilize the opportunity of being an Edomite in Babylon, hey, that's on you, man. But let me read that verse again, verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They have, if, Esau that has a little bit of something, it's like, damn, it's like, man, it's like they ain't never got the worries that, that Jake who comes into a little bit of money or a little bit of stability, that top tier stability like Esau. You know what I'm saying? They make examples out of Jake. They make examples out of Jake, and we've seen that, right? They make examples out of Jake. Verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Okay, they're not okay. Like, those are heavy charges. Now, granted, like, Puff is wicked as all get out. But, hey, verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men. And I'm not justifying either one. Like, what they say, the law is the law, right? Ain't that what Sleepy Joe was standing on at that crime bill? And now here it is, the shoes on the other foot, Well, but they don't, they never hear Jake's, they're not concerned with Jake's oppression and shortcomings. Nobody cares. And guess what? The Lord set it up that way because we're in captivity. Okay? Verse 6, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. So they proud with it. They shining, they shining on you with it, with their pride, man. Very bright, and they wear it very boldly, very proudly, and gonna stand on it. Verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, so they just, you don't abide or adhere to what they feeling. They gon', that's why Esau speaks the way they do, man. But it's beautiful because they're what? They're the modern day Pharaoh. Okay. And that the excerpt of that clip that I shown earlier in this lesson, bro, that talk that was directed at Jake. That was directed at Jake. Because they used to have, like, your first offense, your second offense, and once again, not justifying anything, but they, verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. You get caught with the smallest of whatever they had. Hey, wasn't Sleepy Joe saying, hey, I don't care. You are going to jail. We are getting you off the street. But that's not the case for his son Hunter. Okay? He's going to be out. You know what I'm saying? It's not the case for, these other weirdos. The Lord got it set up like that, And once again, like that whole Puff scenario, that's a wicked ass nigga, man. He done a lot of Jake dirty as well too. He's a real piece of shit. Puff is. Hunter Biden, all them niggas. Politicians, all of them. Entertainers, who's who. A lot of them niggas ain't shit, man. But that's all I had on this. Point was made, I believe, on Abba Ratazah's edifying for the body. So once again, with that, I like to say, Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Waharakak Wadash Brakathum. Once again, I like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam, pushing this truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. Shalom.